Hey everyone, welcome to the rollout. I'm Linsay Rousseau.
And I'm Genevieve Marie. Hello and welcome.
Yay. We've got such a fun episode for you guys today. We are doing a crazy, unnecessary debates. But before we dive in, as always, if you enjoy what you see, please make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go over to the Culture Slate Patreon page where you can see exclusive scenes from behind this, from the show, and there's merch and more. So yeah. We are so excited to have you all here. So Tyler, let's kick it off to you and we'll go around, introduce everybody before we jump in.
Absolutely. All the plugs. I'm Tyler from thegrandgeekgathering.com, where we have right now 12 different podcasts. We have videos on YouTube. I sometimes stream on Twitch. We do Marvel talkbacks every single Friday, talking about the episode that came out the midnight before. Maybe it's a little too soon, but hey, it's fun. And we have articles and a lot of fun at conventions when they start rolling back in. It's including doing this at conventions, Unnecessary Debates. So
Yay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to go around in the view that I see. Jennifer, please tell us a little about yourself.
Hi, I'm Jen Kretchmer. I am one of the authors on Candlekeep Mysteries, which is the newest D&D hardcover. I am on Twitter as dreamwisp. I am a streamer on Twitch as dreamwisp Jen. I'm also part of the cast of Heroes of the Plains for Demiplane. I'm a producer, writer, actor, all the things. And I'm really excited to be here.
Yay! Hyphen it.
Yeah, I also created the accessibility in tabletop resource guide. I can't even pronounce my own thing, which you can find in my pinned tweet.
Yay! Ben.
Yes, hello. I am BenPaddon. I'm on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at BenPaddon. I am a writer, a stand-up comedian. I'm a frequent guest on various shows that Tyler produces. I am the GM for the Doctor Who role-playing game actual play podcast, The Game of Rassilon, which we are just starting our third season, or we started it in March. And I have a receding hairline and one cat with 0 teeth.
Oh no! Oh, no. That sounds like the cutest thing. Both of those.
His name is DiGiorno, and he will make his presence known at some point. He's just nothing. He had teeth when I got him, and then he stopped having teeth. Otherwise, I probably would have called him toothless.
Oh my god, so cute.
And Francesca, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, I am Francesca Calo. I am an actor currently based in New York City. You can hear me on Pokemon and the video game Warframe, Nickelodeon, BBC stuff. I am also in Valorous Games Valor Live, which is a tabletop game based on the anime tropes. And yeah, I'm excited to be here for my first debate.
Yay! All right, well,
bring it on,
Tyler. This is your thing, so take it away.
Well, we'll start off with round one because that usually is the best way to start something with the number one. So let's do it. And this is gonna be an icebreaker question before things get like really wacky. We're gonna use one that I love. Which supervillain do you think would be the most successful YouTuber? So any supervillain of anything, of all the stuff, Ben.
I mean, I have a couple of like very obvious. I mean, I think Thanos would probably go over very well with like the kind of the right-leaning atheist side of YouTube. A lot of people who consider themselves to be very rational, very sensible people who don't understand why people have their own beliefs. I think Thanos would probably do big numbers with that audience, which is terrifying, frankly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's not.
Okay. I mean, I don't have another word for it, but yeah.
I would go with harrowing.
I'm gonna go with Dodge from Lock and Key. We got a Lock and Key meets Sandman coming up, and I feel like Dodge appeals to the youngins. Dodge goes after the teenagers of all stripes, and I just feel like there's a real understanding of the youth gestalt happening there. I can see that being a real charming situation.
I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like the Joker would be famous in the same way that like Banksy is famous, in that people would like try and find him and he'd be like, I'm going to be like at this place, who knows, maybe. And they'll be like, oh, we got to go find him because he's elusive. And also just because of his personality, he would just be like a hit because people would be like, he's so crazy, I love him. Kind of the way like Harley Quinn is like that.
Like Joker ARG.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my
You have like a Joker tracker. Like people are like
Joker caching.
Oh my God. You don't know if you'll get gas. You don't know if you'll get like a bunch of money for no reason at all, whatever, how he's just feeling.
Or it could be an explosive. Just
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Or he's handing out puppies. You don't know. Like
that's like the appeal,
I
though.
feel like he would have an amazing TikTok as well. I mean, I'm like
Oh my
not
God,
on
yeah.
the TikToks, but I feel
Yeah.
like he would excel at TikTok.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, I love all those answers. Anybody have any rebuttals or anything that they were just like, I don't think so?
No.
I mean, they all
That
seem
was
to work really
It's-
well.
Yeah. I feel like
At some point, I think that the Joker would send a DM to Thanos that just said collab bro and 3 questions. I think that happens. I think that may already have happened. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like there are TOS violations though on the way for the Joker that will get the account shut down. Like there's going to have to be a rebuilding of the audience multiple times as the account keeps getting shut down.
Yeah.
And Thanos might just break the entirety of the internet. So
I wonder if it's like, hey,
Just
tune
like-
in, we're gonna have a raffle, and whoever loses the raffle gets
yeah.
gets
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Thanos'
Love it.
problem is
love
maintaining
it.
an audience because every time he drops a video, like his audience diminishes by 50%. every
What?
time.
Yeah, there's an issue with maintaining a high enough level of visibility there.
But he in every video with snaps up and then it just goes black.
It's trying
Reality
to be a
show.
catchphrase, but instead accidentally just whoops.
Oh, I love it. All righty. So Linsay and Genevieve, who you feeling?
Ooh, this is a tough one, you guys.
You see, I don't know. I really like the Joker's like QAnon / Banksy thing, but I do think he might get shut down. Like he would. I don't know if YouTube would be his forum though.
Yeah. Daily
Would
Motion.
be. I like, I mean, there's so many things, and now they're cracking down especially hard.
It's true.
Or he would just do the like Twitter, Instagram stories. I forgot what they're called.
Yeah.
The tweets, the ones that
Oh, yeah.
disappear.
Oh,
Like after
oh,
6
yeah,
Those
seconds.
are the name.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Moments? No.
It's not like tweets. That's the actual thing.
Fleets.
Fleets.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
This shows how
Good
well they're doing with us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How successful that rollout was.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if we're talking about like actual sustainable, not going to get canceled or flagged YouTube channel, like I feel like Jen's choice is probably the safest, as far as like not going to have their content pulled. That being said, I feel like the Jokers would probably be the most entertaining.
Yeah, if the Joker can avoid like getting banned or shadow banned or anything from any of the platforms that he invariably ends up on, I think the Joker could build
Yeah.
an audience.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has to have a good team.
I'm not gonna lie. I can also just see the Joker just have like a cover music YouTube video, like YouTube channel 2 though.
Can you see the Joker bringing back MySpace?
Yes.
Oh my god, he
Oh my-
would though.
Yes.
Going
Just
back
Like
to my
really brightly decorated page, really
Oh my
obnoxious,
God.
loud
Oh my
flashing
God.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
where all the
why.
ARG stuff would have to be posted
Yeah.
too, like the
Yeah.
breadcrumbs.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Trailheads and things.
the Joker would probably do quite well, like duetting other people's TikTok videos.
Oh my
Or
God.
the ones where it's like going to do like close part harmonies. I think for some reason, I think the Joker would excel at that.
So maybe like what is it?
I bet the Joker has an alt account doing Broadway duets.
Yeah.
what is that duetting app? Shmool? Is it Shmool? That whatever where that
Shmuel,
singing
that sounds
app?
familiar. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's a
I don't know
singing
TikTok.
app, but you
I
can
don't
like
know that
send
one.
requests to people to duet with you.
Oh.
Smule, Smule.
SMULA.
Now I want to see like Joker and like Lex Luthor like duetting Agony from Into the Woods
Yes.
like so badly.
I also like I also see a very like all that jazz thing happening.
Yes.
Like very
Or,
Fosse, the Joker in fishnets.
The Jailhouse
Taking
Tango or
it
whatever.
ve-
Yes.
Yeah.
The Joker definitely has the energy of someone who has been to more than one Rocky Horror Shadowcast at some point.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I just
Our-
feel like the Joker had a secret life at theater camp.
Yeah.
That no one knows about.
You don't choose that persona unless you have
Yeah.
something in your history
Some-
pre being dipped in acid, you know?
Yes.
Okay, so
Awesome.
Tyler, where does that
It's-
leave us?
It sounds like the Joker won
I'm
for that one.
Okay.
I feel
Well
like, and
done.
so I guess we're gonna move on to round 2. And all right, I don't know what that was either. I just wanted to,
Is it like the Wayne's
Everybody
World thing?
do it.
So,
So
like-
Yeah.
self-conscious.
And with the second question, I love asking this question. You know, we like snacking when people are playing our RPGs or games or just anything at all. And we all have our favorites, but what's the 4th favorite? What's the 4th best snack? The 4th one. Yeah. I don't care about the other ones. I want to know. This is political. What is the 4th best snack during a D&D game?
It's
I'm
a
like going through
vegetarian.
my snacks in my head. I'm
Right?
like, which one
it's
is
a
the 4th one that I
veggie
eat?
I know. I'm like, which are the first 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you can't name them. You can only give us the 4th one.
I've done it.
It's a veggie tray. 100%.
That's
Okay.
very good.
It's the snack you always feel obliged to have, but don't necessarily. I mean, I'm vegan, so I always eat it, but I feel like, yeah, it's that snack that you're like, oh, you're trying to be inclusive to us vegans.
And
Yeah.
like I think about when I was playing like 5-6 games a week, where every night I was at a different game and there was always junk food snacks, and that was always what I wanted to eat. And then at some point I was like, I really shouldn't, and I need to bring something because I need to feel like I'm participating in the snackery. But I mean, it's kind of there, and I'm gonna pretend it's healthy. Everyone takes a couple of things, and then they use the ranch dip for their chips. You know,
Okay.
it's kind of there.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And occasionally you have a couple,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Taking it. Okay.
Would like to go next?
Francesca, I see you thinking very hard.
Yeah. I mean,
Ben had one, right?
I do have
That was
one.
Okay,
good
Ben,
answer.
yeah. I
will
feel like
wait.
Francesca's still pondering. So.
no,
Okay.
please go.
My answer is, I would say, somewhat unorthodox, but I think it's something that everyone who has played any kind of tabletop game, D&D or otherwise, can relate to. The dice. Just, I want to. I have a skull-shaped jar over here full of dice, and every time I walk past it, I do just want to yam a fistful of them into my mouth. And I think there's a point. I think every single person on this planet, this is a universal experience. We have all zoned out during a D&D game and said, I'm sorry, could you say that again? Because we were looking at our dice and going, man, I wish those things tasted as good as they look. Because they look, I just want to yam them in my mouth. Like, you've got different colors. They look like they would have different flavor profiles. They definitely don't, but they should.
You
I'm
can
gonna
buy
say dice.
molds for those now where you
Yeah.
can fill them with either, Jello shots or chocolate, or you can actually make yourself edible dice,
Yeah.
which I think is actually genuinely dangerous
Yeah,
because
it's like
it just makes
Mix
the real
them
ones
in.
all the more
Yeah.
appealing.
It's like they do those gummy fruit snacks that are shaped like
Yep.
Lego bricks. It's like,
Mhm.
it's very, very dangerous. It's oppressive.
Don't want that in front of children.
Yeah.
Didn't they also make like the Arizona green tea, like the print into dice? So you're just like,
Yeah.
oh man, antioxidants.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, you have
think-
them. That's amazing.
Wait, what?
I don't have the Arizona ones, but I
Oh.
have. I was gonna grab what I
They-
do have within arm's reach.
If they have some that look like Flamin' Hot Cheetos, that might be it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
wow.
I mean, they do. They really do look like
I
candy.
can see
They do look
I
like
can see
candy.
Ben's
Oh,
mouth
yeah.
watering too. Ben's mouth.
These,
is-
these especially, like,
this is-
really.
you
I want
literally,
one
yeah, you
set.
have like a candy bowl of
Yeah.
dice.
Tell me you don't. Yeah, there's like everything in here is very like. Look at that. That looks like it would be so chewy and sweet.
Yeah, they look
Yeah,
like
this
sour
one-
candies.
This one
Yeah.
looks like a candy, 100%, like
Yeah.
a hard candy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like cherry, like a like
Yeah,
a
like a cherry candy.
Francesca, what do you got? What do you got?
Okay, I would say like the one pretzel stick that's really long that you just suck on the salt on, but you don't like actually take a bite of it. You just like are having it in your mouth and you're just like sucking idly on it because you need salt after all the candy that you just ate. And you're just like, but you're thinking really hard about your next move and what you can do and like which die you should use. So you're just like chewing, not chewing.
That
Yeah,
is
I,
a
know,
sucking
but
on
I,
it.
like, I am not a hard
That's-
pretzel fan, and I feel like it's one of those snacks that you're like, it's there, I guess I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Honestly, Francesca, I feel called out.
Do you
Yeah, I mean, I do
you
it
love
too.
pretzels.
That's too real for me.
But like I
Love that
never
one.
get
That's
through
amazing.
like it has to be like one of those really long rods
Mm.
too.
Well, they're
And,
not
like, I
exactly
never-
good.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the salt
Yeah, they're
is
not
the hard
great.
part.
the Costco ones. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, the Costco ones. Yeah.
Come
like
out
you
of big
can't just
jars.
grab a handful. You just have
No,
to
it's
have this
like-
one
Right, it's the
rod.
singular.
Well, then
Yeah.
it's like you don't want
It's
to
a slightly wider diameter than a pencil, but not
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And you're a
Right,
little bit
yeah.
and like you don't want to
Afraid
eat
to
the whole
bite
thing.
in.
Yeah, and you don't
'Cause,
want to
I
eat
mean,
the
then
whole
when you-
thing once. And then it's like, well, do I put it down? Oh, but I've already bitten it. I don't really think I can put it. So now I just gotta hold it. But now I need to.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you
Well, when
suck
you
the
bite
salt off of
into
it,
it,
so you
too.
can't chew it.
So now it's just
Yeah.
useless.
Well,
Yeah.
when you bite into it
Yeah.
too, it's like the breaking of a lance in your
Yes.
mouth. So you have kind of the idea that you don't want to eat it. You just want the good salt off of it, and then you'll just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
find a place to dispose
Yeah.
of it later.
It's
It'll
the-
go on the edge of your party plate,
Yeah.
Right. Right.
right next to the carrot sticks that
It's-
Jennifer brought.
It's like it's like the jawbreaker of the baked world, kind of.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's like Neapolitan ice cream because you just eat the chocolate segment and then you leave the vanilla and the strawberry, and then you buy more Neapolitan ice cream and you just eat the chocolate segment.
Right.
Right.
You're like, why didn't I just
Ad
put
infinitum.
some-
Because of the proximity to the other flavors, you're
Yeah.
like somehow you think it's infused it over time, but of course that's not true. You could just buy chocolate ice cream, but
Yeah.
why? When you can
But
have
it's
am
so
the most
beautiful.
the
upsetting
Neapolitan
child.
infused.
You think to
chocolate
yourself,
ice cream.
oh, this is value for money. You see, I'm paying the same amount as a regular tub of ice cream, but I have variety. And then
flavors.
you never, ever even think about the
Never
strawberry.
dip your toes.
Yeah.
You might
I-
have the vanilla if you've got some chocolate sauce. You're
Right.
not touching the strawberry.
That's
It's
true.
not happening.
I
Unless it melts.
actually ate the strawberry first. I'm the most
wow.
disappointing child in the
Mm.
room.
I'm fascinated by that.
You're like,
will
I like the
study you in a
pretzels. I
lab.
like the strawberry.
Strawberry where it has real strawberries in it is really
Yes.
Yeah, not the fake like strawberry flavor.
yeah.
But definitely the real ones. Yeah.
Like the great value.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The organic
fake
ones.
Strawberry flavor is an abomination. I don't know where those come from.
It's not
but-
as bad as fake watermelon flavor though. That is
Ooh, yeah,
hands
yeah.
down the
Thank
worst.
you. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, that's like toxic waste.
Oh man.
Watermelon flavored anything is.
Do I have to
usually
say
It's
when I was
nothing
a
like watermelon.
When I was a
At best.
kid, I played softball a lot growing up, and it was a superstition thing, but I always had to chew gum when I was playing softball, and my gum of choice was watermelon bubblicious.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That though had like
Mhm.
a little bit of a different flavor, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I
the
think it
watermelon I'm thinking of is like the Lip Smackers watermelon.
Oh, right, yeah.
Artificial.
Oh,
Jolly Rancher.
really- yeah,
I was
Jolly
thinking
Rancher.
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought about the cotton candy bubblicious and like the nightmares that created.
oh.
Like
Well, that's what I never
Bubblicious
understood.
was
Like,
a
they
delight.
make cotton candy flavored toothpaste, and I was like, why do I want to brush my teeth with
Mm.
something that makes me feel like it's? I was like,
Oh,
never
yeah.
understood
no.
that.
You're just
I
getting
forgot about
cheated.
that.
Like, oh,
You can-
we're
It's like,
actually
here's the
getting
thing you aren't allowed to have. Here, have some suffering.
Every time you brush your teeth, you can be reminded of that time you threw up on the Helter Skelter at the carnival.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Alrighty. Well, let's get the judges.
Yeah.
Oh,
All the
God.
stuff. Veggie trays, the dice themselves, or the long pretzels from Costco that you get in that plastic container.
My eyeliner is
Exactly.
going to be gone by the end of this.
I know, we're like crying here.
Oh, I have to go with the pretzels because Francesca called me out so hard on that.
I was totally on board with the veggie tray, but yeah, Francesca describing the sucking of the
I
salt and
feel-
everything, I was like, yep.
I feel
real.
personally attacked, right?
You know, you can buy a bag of
comes
pretzel
from-
salt, right?
All that deep thinking that you were doing, like, I was like, I think she's lost. No, you were
If you buy
just
the- if you buy the
loading
pretzel
up the
salt, you can just-
bazooka.
Yeah, like so if you buy a box of the frozen super pretzels, like the soft pretzels, they give you way more salt than any human could ever need. And you end up with like a
That's true.
baggie of salt left over. Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is
But
it
it's not the same
I've,
as
ju-
if
I've
you're
just doubled
eating,
the
like,
value of your pretzels.
And if it ever snows, you're covered.
Yeah.
100%
You have to
So I was-
ice your, salt your driveway.
in Los Angeles.
My,
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
exactly.
Yeah.
my
I
brain
was
is
watching Francesca's thought process going on, and really what was going on in her mind, she was just like, all right, wind speed. All right. All right, line up the shot. I got it. Go.
Yeah, she was definitely looking at you with like Terminator vision, like
Yeah.
with the red outline. And,
analyzing
Yeah.
everything. Saw those metrics
wait.
going by. Sherlocking it.
The rifle was loaded with salt pellets.
you were,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Pretzel stick mind
sticks, with
palace.
Bonus
with
salt.
the pretzel sticks.
That would burn.
themselves
Oh, that
Oh
was
Yeah.
so
gosh, with
bad.
the pretzel stick bayonets.
That
Oh, God.
explode on
I had to
impact.
cut.
Yeah,
Ow.
yeah.
You have to bite it though to like actually sharpen
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
All right. Well, and Lindsay, who
Oh,
do you
I
think?
went with pretzels.
you went
too.
pretzels.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
so
yeah.
sorry.
No, I said I was on board with the
Yes.
veggie tray
It's the
until
right
Francesca's
choice.
amazing description of pretzels.
it's a very
It's true.
specific mood.
Yes,
It was a very
absolutely.
specific description. Yeah.
All righty. Well, I'm ready for round 3. And alrighty. So, you guys, The Rock. I'm so sorry. I'll change that again. Sorry. Y'all, The Rock desperately needs to play D&D to get ready for a new film role. What would his character be? And will they smell what he's cooking?
I mean,
Mm.
tiny halfling barbarian grandma who uses cooking implements as weapons when she rages. Like,
Mm.
yeah, that.
Mm.
Yep, which is a character that I've had on the back burner for a while.
I
But
love
but I think The Rock can have it. So yes, they will smell what she is cooking.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this is a stumper, apparently.
This is
Steve.
You're
trying
creating
to get
a
into the
character in
psyche
real
of the
time.
Rock.
Yeah.
I know you're right. Yeah.
Like, would he go for the smaller character? Would he go for like what he is? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my
Mountain.
But he does have that sense of humor. So, like, I feel
Yeah.
like he would be, open to that type
Yeah.
of thing and really embrace it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
like,
Or he would think it
the-
was like hilarious that he was so small, like a gnome or something.
Right. Right.
I think that I think he would probably keep it simple to begin with. I think he would just roll a human barbarian.
Mhm.
But the minute that Jack Black learns that The Rock is playing D&D, Jack Black's in with like the half-elf bard who traveled the world with singing one great hit called Baby I Want Your Love Thing and was never able to follow it up with a second song. So you end up with like dumb barbarian character being played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson and his sidekick Little Jack Black, who's got like a lute and then 2 more lutes strapped to his back because he thinks more lutes equals better at music. I think that's I think honestly
Doesn't?
I think what The Rock picks is largely inconsequential because I think the minute that Jack Black's rock radar picks up that Dwayne is about to roll a d20, he's going to get on a moped and zoom over to wherever that game is happening.
But the big question is, what is he smelling? Is he yeah.
I think he's going to be an oily barbarian, so I think it's mostly going to be his own kind of bodily secretions.
Oh God.
Oh, Lord.
That's just how it is sometimes, you know.
I mean,
Almost everyone who I've played with, when they've played as a barbarian, they are just kind of covered in oil and mud and blood, and I think that creates a smell that there's nothing cooking, certainly, but you do want to avoid it.
Okay.
All right.
Smelly barbarian, smelly human barbarian.
Smelly human barbarian
with Jack Black.
Parentheses.
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
I think he would want to attach it somehow to his culture of being from like Hawaii and all that. So I think he would try and but he would also be like obsessed with the magic aspect of it and would want to be magic. So I think he would probably be like maybe like a genasi, like druid of some kind, just like have that magic and then also that connection to nature.
Yeah.
And then he would like smell of like the sea and like into like I don't know. I was gonna say like
his character from
things.
Moana is what.
Yeah, he would just be and he would have that
Maui.
personality. I forgot
Right.
Maui. Yeah. But Genasi, yeah. Yeah.
That is.
I love it. I'll throw one in. I think he'll just create Kevin Hart, and he'll never smell what he's cooking ever, just ever. He'll be a halfling.
It's D&D Jumanji. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, Jumanji kind of was,
I know,
right?
Yeah, that was
They were these antithetical characters, especially when you watch the sequel. They bounce around with who they are. And spoiler alert.
Oh man, I love it. Alrighty,
amazing.
I know. All right, Genevieve and Linsay, what do you think?
I mean, Francesca's characters is the one that I want to see The Rock be, but Jennifer's character is the one that he needs to be.
I am 100% thinking the exact same thing because I was like, yeah, he is Francesca's character, but I'll be damned if I don't want to see him playing a little old lady that's cooking and fighting with spatulas.
Just seeing him hunched over,
A
just
frying
be like,
pan and a rolling pin is
Yeah.
with his like
actual-
eyebrow
the
that goes
actual
like
I wish I could do it. Yeah.
yeah. No, like-
little tiny Nona.
I mean, when he was channeling Danny DeVito, that was like my favorite. They're like, what did he say? And like,
Oh, that was so funny. Yes.
like I want to see him just do that with D&D.
Yes.
It's a monster. Where? I don't see it. Where is it? Where is it? I'll get it. Okay.
I do object, I think, to the fundamental proposition, the scenario of the question, because I think that Dwayne The Rock Johnson would say, oh, D&D, isn't it that dumb thing Vin Diesel plays? And then wouldn't touch it based on that alone.
Oh, wow.
They do not like each other.
They hate each other.
So maybe he's like a Call of Cthulhu guy. I don't.
Yeah, maybe.
Anything Vin Diesel doesn't do.
He just goes to Pathfinder.
He just goes straight to Pathfinder.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I
a
guess
dude
I mean,
that's
at its
real.
core, what is the Fast and the Furious franchise, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Just one huge campaign.
Is there an RPG like Fast and the Furious?
Oh,
like,
there
that-
needs to be.
That
I'm
would be-
sure there is.
that would
There,
be
there
so
has
much
to
fun.
be,
I'm
right?
like, but what
Somebody
is the
has.
point of that? And also, what are the characters that you're
I
playing?
feel like that's a one-page RPG waiting to
Yeah.
happen where you have two traits, Fast and
Oh,
Furious.
yeah.
No, that's your barbarian right
Yeah.
there.
There we go.
It's just
The name Fast and
modes.
Furious.
you're either fast or you're furious. You're no, you're a tabaxi barbarian.
Oh, and
yeah.
you take the mounted feat so you can drive the car.
Yeah, you have proficiency in vehicles.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, mobile. You can take mobile as your
Yeah,
feet, so
there
you
you
move
go.
even faster.
Oh,
And then,
man.
berserker barbarian.
Okay.
We can see this happening.
We're just saying things that Dwayne Johnson is at this point.
But here's the thing:
Throwing him
he's such a sweet
Mm.
human being who is just kind of game for anything, I think he would 100% be down for it. And I see him playing with like a table of kids.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice.
he would go play with a bunch of kids who are like, hey, come join our D&D game. And he'd just show up like at someone's house one.
Including Kevin Hart, who is one of the kids.
They're a package deal.
I love Kevin Hart. I love them both so much. Alrighty. Tiefling Grandma. I love it. I totally want to see that. And I want to, oh my gosh. Yeah. If you
Also
play
just
that and you stream it,
grandma.
I know.
Halfling Grandma.
Oh, it was a halfling.
Oh, I'm
Halfling.
so sorry.
Yeah,
I
that
misheard
works
you.
too. Though.
Either one.
Just hellborn
Yeah.
grandmother.
Tiefling Grandma is the name of Jack Black's Bard character's band.
There you go.
I love it. Alrighty. Round 4 already. Wow. Already. So you are given +9 charm in IRL for 1 moment. What are you going to use it for?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think we have
Sorry.
stumped the panel.
Oh, no.
Well done, Tyler.
Thank you.
I think I have an answer, but I'm absolute. It's no. I know there's no victory for me. It's just wish fulfillment, and it's just walk onto the Universal backlot and just have free reign of them like master tapes and stuff. Not because I want to see. I want to see the original film reels of all these classic Universal, like Back to the Future trilogy and what have you. No, I want to get the original film reels from the 1996 Doctor Who TV movie starring Paul McGann and Eric Roberts, so I can do a full HD transfer of it, because it's not happened. And the Blu-ray release that they put out several years ago is an upscale of the PAL broadcast version, and I'm not happy.
Ben, I think, Ben, you and I are now best friends, by the way. And we are now doing an entire episode about Doctor Who, because I, like you, have seen every episode since the beginning, and I have thoughts.
I have
so many thoughts.
It's all there on my shelf. I have everything from 1963 up to Jodie's latest.
So when
special.
COVID is over, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I also want the heist adventures of the two of you trying to sneak onto the Universal backlot and into the vaults.
Like the Pink Panther music is like on our iPhones as we're sneaking on, but it's playing audibly.
You pull a Cusco.
Yeah, I was going to
Cusco away. Kronk.
You do your use the blades in the dark mechanics to do it.
Yeah.
Pass without a trace, advantage on stealth, and I've got the elven, boots of elven kind. We're good.
Yeah.
You roll before you make every next move. Do we go around the corner or not? Let me consult the dice.
Check.
Hey, what are you doing here? I am visiting. It just says visiting. It doesn't have a number on it, which is unusual.
Steven Spielberg walked himself onto the back lot, walked himself into an office, camped out, and just was like, I have an office here now. I work here.
Squatters' rights. Yeah.
Why can't we?
I know.
I know, right?
If only we were Steven Spielberg. Life would
I've
be.
been saying that for
We'll have
years.
so many more doors open.
Right? Awesome.
Okay.
Alrighty. Who's next?
Sneaking onto the Universal backlot. What else we got?
I would go into Congress and just charm them to give everyone universal health care and just like bash all my stuff and get it through and make sure it was all got through. And then I would be like, we're done. Also climate change. And then I'd be like, thank you. You can take my +9.
Yeah.
I think I don't even try at this point. That's
Here's my character.
I feel like
Roll the
Francesca's
dice,
played this game before. I'm like, her answers are just like so on point.
were you reading the module? Like,
Yeah, I watched every single episode. I was like
Francesca
writing
came
everything
in and
down.
was world peace.
And everyone was like, wow, you're right. We do need world peace.
We messed up, guys.
Yeah. This random person has sure shown us.
If you are going to sneak into Congress and you are going to ask for world peace and universal health care, could you also ask them to get the original film elements from the 1996 Doctor Who movie, and Eric Roberts?
Yeah, it'll be
feel
like at the
on
bottom
end.
of the bill.
Yeah, I was like, is that
It's a rider.
executive order?
Yeah.
in there.
And you must do the release the film. Thank
And
you.
they're
Bye.
like, wait,
Yeah.
what? What is this writer?
Like,
What's this
Thank you
writer
so
in this
much.
film?
Bye. Yeah.
Release the McGann cut.
That being said, though, Jennifer, I really would love to hear what you have to say.
Yes.
Though.
I mean, honestly, I feel like you have to burn it on some really irrelevant moment because you'll never live up to it again. And if you burn it on some major public event, you're going to be held to that standard for the rest of your life, and you'll never again be able to do that. So I mean, I honestly think it's like it's something like getting a free drink at a bar, or like it's something really, really ridiculously average.
Get Domino's to accept a Papa John's coupon.
Yeah. Or just get someone to be
Stop
nice to
capitalism,
somebody
right?
else and then walk away from it, because I think you can't set that standard for yourself in any sort of large format. Like that's the real honest answer.
Yeah.
No, I mean, legitimate points.
You're always going to peak in life.
Yeah.
It could be.
You've got to know what your base stat is too. Like if you're a +8 normally and you're getting a +9, then it's a different story. But if you're a -1 and you're suddenly getting a moment of +9, you got to know what you're you got to know yourself here.
Yeah, which is why I walked onto the Universal lot and got the original film elements from the 1996 TV movie Doctor Who, starring Paul McGann and Eric Roberts.
Yeah, and while you're there, you should go up behind. There's an overlook area, kind of up past the Psycho House near where you can watch the trams go by through the Jaws Lake, and it's a great afternoon to just go sit there and watch. So
I will bring
make
a
sure you
picnic
hit that spot.
and a Blu-ray player and a copy of the 1996
And a Blu-ray,
TV movie starring Paul McGann. and Eric Roberts.
That's the year that the
fun.
Blu-rays stopped being made. They're on to like something else.
Paul
You
McGann-
asked for
Paul
a Blu-ray.
McGann broke Blu-ray. That's actually
Yeah.
my Blu-ray don't exist
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Either that or that's the spot where you sit and wait for the heat to die down.
Yeah,
It's like, I'm just hiding from the authorities.
yeah,
up
just
here.
watching studio security
Also-
going around in circles, going around like the courthouse square and up, New York Street and all that, and you're just sitting there with your box of original film elements and a nice picnic and maybe a nice red, something to kind of watch it all.
Yeah.
Kind
You
of
can also go hide in the
wind down.
bungalows. No
Yeah.
one goes to the bungalows.
Yeah.
Even the productions that work there just
Well, and it's
pretend
like, I
that
feel
they
so
don't
bad
exist.
because it's like castings out in the bungalows. And
Yeah.
I'm like, 'cause every time I've had to go to Universal, they're like, go to bungalow. And I'm like looking at the map and it's like, so if you get a Universal
It's
map,
in a parking
where are
lot
the
on the far
bungalows?
side.
tiny little font on the
There-
far left.
You're gonna
And
end
there are
up.
ants everywhere.
It's
When I
gonna
went to the
be-
bungalows, I had an
Oh, no.
office in the bungalows, and the ants, I've never seen so many ants in my life.
We
everywhere.
are just building towards a Robert Downey Jr. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang scenario where you're trying to outrun the law and you go into a bungalow and end up having to audition for something and getting cut. Stop.
It's true.
There we go. Sorry,
You know,
my
I'm
Google
okay
alarm was
with
going
that. I'll take it.
You land.
off. Yeah.
Right.
I would take
Pretty
that.
sweet gig.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Our judges, what do you think?
I mean, we've been talking about it for so long. I'm gonna have to give it to Ben.
Finally.
I mean, I of course love Francesca's idea because like I really feel like, but to Jen's point, like if you've got the +8 already, you can continue to like sustain that and deceive them because I know at some point they're gonna be like, wait a second, why did we agree to this? But I just want to see the shenanigans of Ben doing this. I really do. But then he hooks up with the rest of the group and they go to the bar and Jen gets that free drink.
This is the casual. You know what this is lot security is sometimes. That's when you burn it. It's just to get away from lot security
Yeah.
once.
You just walk with a coffee cup and a clipboard and walk with intent. Look like you're slightly annoyed about something inconsequential, and you can get pretty much anywhere.
Yeah. Or just get
I'm on my way. I swear I'm on my way. I'll be there in 5.
or just get one of those coffee carriers with lots of different coffees and look like an overwhelmed PA. And there's like latte, diet, no foam latte.
Oh, wow. Hey, crime rate went up in
You add it to
Hollywood.
your deception check.
It's my first
Perfect.
day and I'm gonna get fired.
It's so
I
glamorous.
can't
It's so
find my
glamorous.
badge.
That's amazing. Awesome. Oh, Lindsay, did you pick already?
Yes. I
sorry.
said I love Francesca's the
Yes.
sentiment of hers,
Oh.
but I want to see Ben's shenanigans and then
So
go
sorry.
have a drink
Same.
at Jen's
Well,
free drinks. Yeah.
So sorry. Oh, I
So I guess
apologize.
that's
So we're not
Okay.
saying that none of your guys' thing doesn't happen. It's just which one's the best one.
I just feel like
Yeah.
Ben's is the most amusing, and like I would be the one sitting up on the hill with the popcorn, just watching.
My
Or like
Maybe
I
a
attach
TV
a,
movie made
GoPro,
about
I
it.
attach a GoPro to him so we can follow, and I'm like on my iPad watching
just-
him.
Watching with a drone.
Yeah, there we go, drone, perfect.
This
Yeah.
the three of us, it's like the A story and the B story of an episode of Leverage that just kind of meets at the end at the bar for free drinks. That's what this is. It's a
Oh,
team
I
effort.
love Leverage. That was a cute.
It's coming back.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this
Whoa.
year.
Same
John
cast.
Rogers. Yeah, you should take a look at what's happening.
How did I miss this notification?
Are you following John Rogers? You should follow John Rogers.
I should. I'm
It's
gonna do that
and it's
now.
a really good writer's room. Really
Oh,
good
that's
writer's
great.
room.
I mean, I loved Leverage. I always felt like Leverage was a very underrated show. I mean, it's like, okay, it wasn't on network, but I was like, this is such a cute little show. I really enjoy this.
It's a D&D campaign.
It is. It
Yeah.
really is. Like they all have their characters and they're not, it's like I love the splash screens and they're like the rogue and the bard. I mean, it's not that, but yeah.
But it is. It
But
is, though.
It
Yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
And John freely admits that.
Yes. Oh, okay.
All righty. Just so I know, so sorry. How much time do we have left?
We have 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. We'll do
Yeah.
one more than plugs.
Yeah,
Or
let's
y'all?
do
Oh,
that.
cool.
Let's do it.
All righty, y'all. Ooh.
That sounded very staged. All righty, y'all.
I am not reading a script.
I don't have a script. I'm trying to. Okay. Oh man. Okay, I got it. Okay.
I made
And-
Tyler self-conscious.
That's my secret. I'm always self-conscious. I can't even talk. I can't even say it. That's how.
I'm always angry. I'm
Yeah.
always self-conscious.
Okay, guys. I think this is probably the most important question that I'm going to be asking you guys. It's how many dice are enough?
Never.
Yeah, there's no
No.
end to that.
Mm-mm.
No.
Until you eat the amount that sends you to the
Until
hospital.
until Ben is
Yeah.
offering them up as party
Or
favors.
until you are stepping on them like Legos, and then that could be a problem.
I'll actually take this a step further. I'll say that there's a binary of this.
Okay.
It's either none or all of them.
Yes.
Mm.
Once you
Mhm,
start,
mhm.
you cannot stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
I
It's true.
I have 4 words: Scrooge McDuck money bin. That's
Yep.
because
The
the money
dream
bin can
or the
scale
end?
up or down depending on just.
That would hurt. God.
You dive in and you're like,
I'm,
D4,
I'm
D4.
sorry, Tyler.
Four-sided
how
dice
is-
alone.
Sorry, you say that would hurt. How would diving into a big metal box full of round, flat metal coins not
I
hurt?
don't disagree.
How would that hurt less
They're
than
not
a
as
whole thing full of
pointy.
assorted
Well, I feel
books
like
of
terrible
varying
ideas.
size?
But like the
because you're
D4s are
animated.
those are gonna poke you. I feel like the
Yeah.
gold coins are hard and heavy, but like those D4s have edges.
Well, if
Yeah.
I'm a cartoon, then it stands to reason if they're pointy edges, I'll just pop and deflate like a balloon,
That
whiz
is
around
true.
the inside, and then someone else comes and reinflates me, or I just blow on my own thumb. That solves that problem quite nicely, I personally I feel.
I love that so much.
How often would you dive into that pool? Like you do it once and then you'd be like, well, I inflated. How many more times do I have to deflate?
I feel like depending on how many episodes are on a season, but I'm saying at least at 1/3 of the episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It's
it's
just
I
like
feel
a trope.
there was a movie at one point, and I was like, they get a whole bunch of money, and they're like, "What do we do with this?" And they're like, "I've always wanted to do this." And they throw all the money on the bed, and they jump on the bed, and they're like, "Money," and then they're like, "That's it."
It was fun. Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like it's the same like that. You dive in, and you're like, "Meh."
Yeah, exactly.
But it's
And then
fun
like
to
it
look
hurt
at.
if it hurts too much. Yeah. Oh, hi, kitty.
This is DiGiorno. He has
Oh,
no
did you
teeth.
know the toothless
Oh
kitty?
my
Yeah.
goodness.
And he hates this. He does not like being held, but he doesn't get a say in the matter, do he?
Oh,
And
okay.
he
So
has all the dice.
he
does
has-
have all the dice.
His dice collection is on point. Like he's very kind of like just what I need in the moment.
well, I have taken videos of my cats, like when I have like my dice tray out and I put the, it's got the rim and I put the dice around it and I have videos of my cats, like, there's dice in the thing and they start just batting at it. And I'm like, and I like posted to Instagram. I was like, my cat is rolling. And it's adorable.
That's adorable. I love it.
It is. It's
Oh,
somewhere,
man.
it's somewhere on my social medias. I don't know where it is now, but yeah.
Dice kittens.
Dice kitty.
DiGiorno is secretly a flirkin.
My
all the
cat is
dice
legitimately
inside.
like my one cat, she is a flirkin. Hands down. He chews all my cords and I'm like, yep.
just have his teeth removed. Then that doesn't.
God.
I'm not saying it was a cosmetic. I don't want to imply it was a cosmetic thing. It was a mouth issue.
Okay.
And now he has-
Oh.
Okay, good.
The dentist was like, "Yeah, we'll just take a few out," and then we took the cat in, and they were like, "Okay, guess how many teeth this cat's about to lose?" All.
Oh no.
On that note,
He's still very
thanks,
cute.
Ben. Thanks, Ben, for bringing the room down.
So all the teeth and all the dice. Okay, I'm sorry. That was actually done. I'm sorry. Oh no.
And you didn't have them made into teeth dice?
I was gonna
mean,
say I should have had them set into custom like
People
special
do that.
teeth inside
People-
of each.
people
Yeah.
do that. Oh
Like
yeah,
they're-
people do all sorts of weird dice. There's now that people know how to make dice at home. Oh, there's an interesting market.
Mm.
That's
Like
our
a black
next
market.
show.
Yeah, no, there's
I only
someone
have-
who did blood-filled dice. Like
I mean,
No,
I
I'm
will
good.
admit I have supported my fair share of Kickstarter dice people and have, I have not heard of the blood though. I've heard of it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was a fairly
stuff like
recent
that.
one I saw on one of my dice blog things.
Well, I feel like if I'm ever playing in a VTM game, I might
Stride?
consider it, but I'm also kind of worried about the healthcare ramifications of that. Should like the dice break?
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is the other thing as well, is if you decide to go overseas and you decide you want to bring your D&D paraphernalia, as I frequently do when I visit my sister back in England.
Totally.
If you choose to bring those dice,
Mhm.
if they have like blood, or if you have dice with, say, filled with ashes of a deceased family member, you have to have
Yeah.
a certificate saying you are carrying
Oh whoa.
That's-
Human.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
Think
mean,
about
bio-
that. That's
bio-
If I
crazy.
died and was cremated, then I might consider being preserved in dice. I don't know.
I mean,
If somebody
I-
puts me in
if
dice, I
that's-
know they never loved me.
I mean, that's how you get haunted. Like
That
let's
is
be
true.
real.
Yeah,
You know
that's
those are
true.
dice that are
Like,
gonna
why
always
why do I
roll
keep
ones or
rolling
20s.
ones?
Yeah.
God, he's like, why do I keep
And you
rolling
just have that
ones?
person cackling.
Yeah.
And then you can meet Zach Pagans and you can watch them like they bro for like all night.
The trick is find someone who in life had exceptional luck and then have them put into your D20.
Oh god.
That is
Oh
the
my
most
God.
cursed thing I've ever heard.
And also, how do you evaluate that? Like, how do you evaluate someone's luck
Someone's
quantity by the end of their life?
Well, you play
There's
with
a-
them a lot, and if they're
Yeah.
always rolling 20s,
That
then you
is
go,
true.
Okay,
you're a good
So-
candidate.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will be burning your body and
This
putting it
went
into
so
the-
dark. I'm so
Premeditated.
sorry.
I
Yeah,
believe that is
I
that is
did not
definitely
expect-
referred to as an unnatural 20, I believe.
This is
I did not expect the conversation to go this far.
Paranatural
Not
20.
No, but it's just funny. That
This
was
is
all right.
amazing.
So we got all of them. We got all of them from
Everyone said
Jennifer.
all of them. I think
Well,
there's-
Jennifer,
everyone's
wait,
good.
Jennifer said
Everybody
all
gets
of
a
them.
point.
I said
Everybody-
none or
said
all
that-
of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I-
right. You said
I
It's
said
none or all
or.
of them.
Scrooge
You said
McDuck
Scrooge
Money
McDuck.
Bin. Yes.
And then Francesca, I think didn't
I
you
said
say
there's never enough.
There's
Yeah,
never
there's
enough.
never
So
enough.
I consider
So-
all never enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All means that you battled people, or you like that. There's a whole other thing with the all part of it though. So, and with Scrooge McDuck, I mean, you have to actually like be able to buy that vault too.
Or
So-
maybe if McDuck is selling his,
Yeah.
maybe times are tough. Maybe he needs to sell the vault, and then you just fill it with dice.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Okay. On that note,
I'm just saying
Scrooge
depressed Scrooge
McDuck,
McDuck, and I'm like, oh
bankrupt.
no, David Tennant, no.
I mean, maybe he was, backing GameStop or I don't know.
GameStop.
And all the coins just went away.
Oh no.
He sunk all his finances in Dogecoin,
Dogecoin.
which Goofy found personally offensive.
They don't talk anymore.
They don't talk.
Absolutely. All righty, Genevieve and Linsay.
I would give everybody a point.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I think so.
Right.
Mhm.
Sweet. All right. Everybody has a point.
Everyone does have a point.
Yeah. Everybody poops. Everybody has a point.
Even if your dice are haunted
Even if
by the loved one that never wanted to be made into dice.
Some people want haunted dice.
Yeah.
You can't
can't
judge
say no.
everyone's dice. Dice are a personal thing.
That family member who
That might be
you
cheating,
know.
too.
Yeah, a family member that you know would love D&D, but they always refuse to play at the table. And then they pass away, put their ashes in a dice. You're playing now.
Oh no.
You will play Uncle Colin whether you like
A
to
lot
or
of
not.
negative energy going into this scenario.
I'm rolling a lot of like -7s, which is weird because it's not on the dice.
It's not on the dice.
Yeah.
The numbers just change. Like you
Just keep
roll
shifting.
you roll a 20 and it magically changes to a 1.
Yeah.
We have at least
like an
4
Etch-a-Sketch.
really good movie scripts to come out of this entire game. I think we have come up with some really great pitch ideas.
No, seriously, a cursed D20, like legit.
There's
Like,
dice.
there is a movie there.
I
You
feel
I'm
like
like, it's like
They go back
Goosebumps.
to ancient
Lot
Egypt.
infiltration.
So
Yeah.
D&D Goosebumps.
I feel like we built and also destroyed tabletop gaming today in this hour. So,
so you're
But-
saying we're players?
yes, exactly.
We went off the rails. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh no. So if I tally up the points correctly, it looks like we have 2 points for Ben, and 2 points for Jennifer, and 3 points for Francesca.
Yay!
So yeah.
Woo!
Yes,
Yeah,
I would like a
if I-
blood cursed dice, please.
Yeah.
As my reward.
Instead of confetti, we would do the pretzel salt, the remaining pretzel salt
Pretzels.
out. But yeah. Yay. Thank you guys.
Yay.
Thank you guys for doing
This was
unnecessary
so much
debates.
fun.
I hope
Thank
you guys
you.
had fun.
This was so
All about
Super
silliness.
fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, on that note, let's just go around, and if you all have anything you want to plug or shout out, how people can keep up with what you're doing. Jen, let's start with you.
Sure. I am Jen Kretchmer. You can find me on Twitter as @dreamwisp, also Instagram as @dreamwisp. You can find me streaming as Dreamwisp Jen. You can find me on Heroes of the Plains on Demiplane RPG. I'm one of the authors of Candlekeep Mysteries, which is the newest D&D hardcover. I wrote The Canopic Being. I'm losing my headphones as well, like you do at the end of shows where you're having a good time. I am the creator of the Accessibility in Gaming Resource Guide, which you can find in my pinned tweet. And I'm writing, producing, acting, doing those things all the time. So you can find out more of what I'm working on by following me on socials.
Ben.
Yes, you can find out what I'm doing. I am at BenPaddon on pretty much everything: Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. Those are two of them, and then Tumblr. I don't know why I mentioned that one, but I'm there. I am, as I mentioned, I'm the GM for the game of Rassilon, which is a Doctor Who role-playing game actual play podcast. You can find us by searching for the game of Rassilon in your podcasting apparatus of preference, or by going to Adventures in Time and .space. I also just launched a podcast with my girlfriend, Mandy Akendo. I don't know why I forgot her name suddenly there for a minute.
Oh,
My
those
girlfriend,
cursed dice.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, the dice are coming back to ruin my life. Mandy Akendo and we are doing a podcast called Out on Her Fanny, where we are watching every episode of The Nanny. And you can find
My gosh.
you can find that at oofcast.com. That is oohfcast.com, or search for Out on Her Fanny in your podcasting apparatus of preference. Other than that, I do stand up around the LA area. I do stand up a lot of conventions. If you go to a convention in SoCal, after COVID has finished, you will probably see me there trying, hopefully succeeding, to make people laugh.
Yay! Francesca.
Hello. Thanks again for having me. So I'm
winner.
Francesca. Oh, thank you. No big deal. My name is Francesca Calo. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. My Twitter is MonetatWork, as in the painter. That's my middle name. And my Instagram is frananagrams, spelled exactly like that sounds. Or you could just search me and you can find it. If you play Warframe, you can hear me as the female Cephalon Suda on your Railjack crew. And constantly doing more stuff. I have a husky, so follow me to find more dog pictures.
I mean, who doesn't need more pet pictures in this world?
It's
Let's be honest.
very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
And our amazing host for putting this
Oh.
all together, Tyler, hands. Any shout outs? You got it. How can we follow you? What do you got going on?
Absolutely. Anything The Grand Geek Gathering, if you just search us, we should be the first thing that pops up, I hope. God, that'd be really terrifying if it's not anymore. Oh, yay. And yeah, we're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I post clips and stuff on Instagram constantly. I'm on Twitch, where we do Marvel Talkbacks every single Friday at 8 p.m. with guests from actors, stuntmen, voice actors, writers, comic book creators, and anybody I like and want to talk to, and other podcasters as well. And yeah, we have 12 different podcasts on our website. We have in our YouTube as well. Most of them have transferred over to video, or a good amount of them have turned over to video. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It would really help us out. And look out for unnecessary debates and some of our other panels at conventions near you. We're gonna go hard once the world goes back to normal. So
Right?
yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you all again for joining us. And just like Tyler said, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and of course, head on over to the Culture Slate Patreon and check out cultureslate.com for all the latest for your geek news and more awesome content. So we will see you next week.
Yay.
Bye, lovely people.
Bye.